kids, my name is Lizzie, and today we are reading It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, to celebrate Halloween. Do you love Halloween? I do. It's my favorite. Let's get right into it. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Look at them in their cute costumes. Which one's your favorite? Oh, look at his hat. I like the witch. They're all cute. This is Charlie Brown, in case you didn't know which one Charlie Brown was. And if you've never seen the cartoon, this was a very famous cartoon when I was little, but I'm old now. I'm not sure if it's still a cartoon. I think it is. Sometimes they play them around Thanksgiving. It was a brisk autumn day, but it wasn't just any day. It was Halloween! Charlie Brown was busy raking leaves, while Snoopy was busy playing in them. Oh my goodness, look at Snoopy! He's making such a mess. What a silly boy. I love Snoopy. Do you have a doggie? I love doggies. Lucy stopped by with a football. How about practicing some plays, Charlie Brown? Asked Lucy. I'll hold the ball and you come running and kick it. You must think I'm a really stupid, replied Charlie. You just want me to come running up the ball so you can pull it away and watch me fall flat on my back. This time you can trust me, said Lucy, flashing a toothy grin. What do you think? Do you think she's gonna make him fall on his booty? Is he right? He's like, you're just trying to make me fall, Lucy. I am on to you. And she's like, no, I'm not. What do you think? You think she's gonna be a naughty Lucy? Let's find out. But Charlie Brown didn't believe her. No, answered Charlie Brown. No, no, and no. Please, Charlie Brown, pleaded Lucy. I have a signed document testifying that I will not pull the ball away. Charlie Brown grabbed the piece of paper and studied it. It is signed. I guess if you have a signed document in your hand, you can't go wrong. It looks like I'm really going to kick the football this year. Oh my goodness, he's gonna play, guys. Look, he's reading it. All the fine print. You always gotta read the fine print. That's where they get you, kids. They hide all the secrets in the bottom and they write it super small so you can barely read it. Now, Lucy probably did that. What do you think? You think Lucy's still gonna be naughty even though she has a contract? I don't know. Lucy seems a little naughty to me. With that, Charlie Brown backed up and charged. Just as he was about to kick the ball, Lucy pulled it away, and Charlie Brown fell flat on his back. Ah! Charlie Brown screamed in pain. Lucy picked up the piece of paper. Funny thing, the signed document was never notarized. Ah, what a little stickler. Notarized means that they didn't make it official, that they didn't have someone stamp it and say, okay, this is real. So she tricked him. She didn't get it stamped. So it's not a real contract. Look at Snoopy's laughing. You're not supposed to laugh, Snoopy. Naughty Snoopy. Meanwhile, Linus was inside writing an important letter. Dear Great Pumpkin, I'm looking forward to your arrival on Halloween night. Charlie Brown approached his friend. What are you writing, Linus? It's the time of year to write a letter to the Great Pumpkin, answered Linus. Who? Asked Charlie Brown, looking confused. Every year on Halloween night, the Great Pumpkin rises up from his pumpkin patch and flies through the air with bags of toys for children everywhere, explained Linus. Oh my goodness. That sounds a lot like Santa, doesn't it? This is Charlie, and this is Linus, writing his note to the Great Pumpkin. I never heard of the Great Pumpkin, have you? Let's find out what the Great Pumpkin does. Oh dear, somebody's not happy to be going to daycare today. After Charlie Brown left, Linus continued writing his letter. You must get discouraged because most people believe in Santa Claus than in you. Santa does get more publicity, and that might make you number 2. But that means that you really just need to try harder. Oh my goodness. Just then, Lucy and Peppermint Patty appeared. Where's Peppermint Patty? I don't see her. That's just Lucy. Oh, brother, moaned Lucy. Linus, are you writing a letter to that stupid pumpkin again? Linus nodded. I am the laughingstock of the neighborhood because every year my little brother writes a letter to the Great Pumpkin, cried Lucy and stormed off. Oh my goodness. Linus believes in the Great Pumpkin. He wants the Great Pumpkin to come and bring him presents. And she's picking on him. Said, there's no such thing as a Great Pumpkin. Maybe there is. I've never seen it, but maybe Linus has. Have you seen the Great Pumpkin? Sally appeared just as Linus was signing his letter. What are you doing, Linus? Asked Sally. Linus hesitated and then answered. I'm writing to the Great Pumpkin. He rises out of the pumpkin patch on Halloween night and brings bags of toys for children everywhere. Oh, Linus, swooned Sally. You say the cutest things. Hey, Sally, would you like to sit with me in the pumpkin patch on Halloween night and wait for the Great Pumpkin together? Asked Linus. Sally's eyes lit up. Oh, Linus, I would love to. She loves him. Look at all the hearts. She's got a crush on Linus. Of course she'll sit there with him. She doesn't believe in the pumpkin. She just wants to hang out with Linus. Oh, that's cute. Linus went to mail his letter. Really, Linus? Cried Lucy. Just how do you think you are going to mail that letter anyway? You can't possibly reach the mailbox, and I'm not going to help you. Linus whipped his blanket in the air, hooked a corner of it into the handle, and then pulled open the mailbox. He then sent his letter flying in the air. Lucy watched as the letter slid into the opened mailbox. Like that, replied a triumphant Linus, and he walked away. Get it, Linus. Get it. Look at him like a boss. He's like, you probably don't know who MacGyver was, but MacGyver was a guy that could figure anything out with little contraptions like Linus just made. Good thinking, Linus. I wouldn't even have thought of that. Ha, Lucy. Right? Just then, Charlie Brown, ran up waving a piece of paper in his hand. Hey, exclaimed Charlie Brown, I got an invitation to Violet's Halloween party. Lucy rolled her eyes. Oh, brother, she said with a sneer. Charlie Brown, if you got an invitation, then it must have been a mistake. Lucy, do you know if Linus is going to the party? Asked Sally. Lucy sighed. Probably not. That blockhead brother of mine will be out in the pumpkin patch making a fool of himself just like he does every year. But maybe there really is a Great Pumpkin, said Sally. Yeah, maybe Sally is right. This is Sally. This is me and Lucy. I forget what her name was. It was back here. Let's find it. Peppermint Patty. That's Peppermint Patty. Lucy. They look alike. Just remember, Peppermint Patty's in red. Lucy's in pink. That's how I'm going to remember. And Sally is the blonde. and Charlie. What do you guys think? Do you think there's really a what is it? The Great Pumpkin. What if it's the headless pumpkin guy? We'll find out. Do I get to go trick-or-treating this year? Sally asked her big brother. Sure, Sally, replied Charlie Brown. Oh boy, exclaimed Sally. How do we do it? It's very simple, Lucy said. All you have to do is walk up to a house and ring the doorbell. When the person opens the door, say, tricks or treats. Sally looked suspicious. Are you sure that's illegal? Oh, good grief, Lucy cringed. Of course it's illegal. Trick or treat is what you say when around here we knock on the door. They say, hello, happy Halloween. We say trick or treat. Nobody ever gives us a trick. They just give us treats. We don't want tricks. We want treats, right? Oh my God, what is with these pages? There we go. Oh, there they are in all their costumes. Everyone met later that afternoon at Lucy's house in their costumes. Let me get closer for you. A person should always pick a costume which is in direct contrast to one's own personality, said Lucy as she lowered a witch mask over her face. Lucy looked Charlie Brown up and down. Really, Charlie Brown? What are you supposed to be anyway? Charlie Brown responded from underneath the cut-up sheet. A ghost! I guess I had a little trouble with the scissors. It's a ghost with a lot of eyes. Hey, there's no right or wrong ghosts, right? You can have multiple eyeballs. A moment later, Snoopy pranced up all dressed up for Halloween. There's Snoopy. He's dressed like a pilot. So cute, Snoopy. What is he supposed to be? Asked Lucy. A pilot from World War I, cried Charlie Brown. Now I've heard everything, cried Lucy. Okay, everyone, we'll go trick-or-treating and then head over to Violet's for the Halloween party. Everyone got their bag to fill? Lucy is very bossy. This is Lucy, isn't she? She's just telling everybody what to do. I'll be like, calm down, Lucy. It's Halloween. Have some fun, right? The trick-or-treaters passed Linus, who was settled in the pumpkin patch, waiting for the Great Pumpkin. Have you come to sing pumpkin carols? Asked hopeful Linus. Oh, good grief, cried Lucy, throwing her arms in the air. Lucy turned to Sally. Well, are you coming with us or not? Sally looked back and forth from Linus to her friends and then back at Linus. Oh, poor Linus. He believes so much. He's missing trick-or-treating. After their friends left, Linus turned to Sally and said, I'm glad you decided to stay. Do you really think he'll come? Asked Sally. Tonight, the Great Pumpkin rises up and flies through the air, bringing toys to children everywhere, exclaimed Linus. Ooh, he's so excited. He's so certain that he's going to come. Do you think he's going to come, guys? I hope so, poor Linus. Meanwhile, the trick-or-treaters were starting their rounds in the neighborhood. Each time someone opened their door, everyone cried, Trick-or-treats! Could I have an extra piece for my blockhead of a brother, please? Said Lucy, flashing a toothy grin. He couldn't come with us because he's sitting in a pumpkin patch waiting for the Great Pumpkin. Aw, so she's getting candy for Lionel at least. Or Linus. I keep calling him Lionel. His name's Linus. Everyone met up on the sidewalk to size up what they received. It's so embarrassing that I have to ask for extra candy for that blockhead Linus, said Lucy as she looked through her bag. Looks like I got 5 pieces of candy. And I got a chocolate bar, added Violet. I got a gummy candy, said Peppermint Patty. Charlie looked in his bag with disbelief. I got a rock. You think get any candy? You got a rock? That's not very nice. The trick-or-treaters worked their way through the neighborhood. After every few hours, they stopped to take a stock of what they had received. Nice, exclaimed Lucy. I got 3 cookies. And I got a fudge bar, said Violet. Pack of gum, said Peppermint Patty. A rock, called Charlie Brown. Not again! Why is Charlie Brown getting all the rocks? Is he getting all the tricks? What is happening? When everyone finished trick-or-treating, they started walking to Violet's house for the party. On their way, they passed by the pumpkin patch. Well, has the great pumpkin been by yet? Asked Violet with a smirk. You missed trick-or-treating, and now you're going to miss the Halloween party, said Peppermint Patty. Sally stepped forward and replied, You all think you are so smart. You just wait. The great pumpkin is going to show up. Linus knows what he is talking about. With that, the kids left for Violet's house. Oh, Sally, you're such a good friend to that Linus. She loves him so much. I like Sally. She's a good kid. Once at the party, everyone started to partake in the Halloween festivities. Some were carving pumpkins while others were getting ready to bob for apples. Out of my way, said Lucy, stepping up to the barrel. Let me show you how it's done. After a few seconds, Lucy pulled her head out of the bucket. But instead of just pulling out an apple, she pulled out a beagle. Ew! Cried Lucy. My lips touched dog lips. Gross. Snoopy made her kiss her. Good job, Snoopy. What a silly boy. Later at the pumpkin patch, Linus and Sally were still waiting for the great pumpkin to make an appearance. Suddenly, a rustling noise came from the middle of the pumpkin patch. They both turned towards the noise. Look, Linus cried, pointing towards the moving shadow. There he is, the great pumpkin. He's rising up from the pumpkin patch. Linus was so overwhelmed with excitement that he fainted. Oh, no. Oh, no, Linus. Wake up, Linus. Wake up. Within seconds, Linus came to and sat up. He looked around and asked, What happened? Did I faint? Did he leave us any toys? I was robbed, Sally yelled. Halloween is over and I missed it. You kept me up all night waiting for the great pumpkin, and the only thing that came was a beagle. When the great pumpkin comes, I'll still put a good word in for you, Linus yelled at Sally, but she was gone. Oh, great pumpkin, moaned Linus. Where are you? Oh, poor Linus. He believed so hard. Later that night, Lucy woke up, looked at her clock, and went to check on her brother. He was not in his room, so she went outside and found him sleeping in the pumpkin patch. She picked him up, carried him home, and put him in bed. Oh, poor Linus. He wanted him to come so hard he slept there. Poor boy. The next morning, Charlie Brown and Linus met up. Well, another Halloween has come and gone, and all I got was a bag full of rocks, said Charlie Brown. I guess the great pumpkin never showed. You just wait until next time next year, Charlie Brown, said Linus. I'll sit in the pumpkin patch until the great pumpkin appears, and I'll be there. The end. So I guess we never know. We don't know if the great pumpkin is real. But I hope one day Linus gets to see it. Poor Linus. The moral of the story is, don't miss Halloween. Go out with your friends. The great pumpkin will show up when it shows up. Don't put yourself on hold. See you next time, kids. Happy Halloween. Be safe. Check your candy.